Hi, and welcome to this power yoga class. Props are optional for today's class. However, it's common that I keep a block or two laying around, and today was no exception. So if you also want those props, go ahead and grab them, and we will meet up reclined on your back in a shavasana. Legs long out in front of you, feet flopping open. And arms running along by the sides, palms facing up. Maybe you scoop your shoulder blades and up underneath of you, finding a cradle for your chest. Inhales and exhales are in and out of the nose, lasting for the same length of time and having the same amount of intensity. And trying to stay with this deep and even round of breathing throughout your practice. One more breath here. Transitioning into Pavana Muktasana, wind removing pose. Legs stay long out in front of you. Let's just go ahead and zip the legs up, insides of the legs, drawing in towards one another. From here, bend the left knee, find an interlaced grip around the left shin. Right leg is engaged, foot is flexed, and left leg is relaxed. Inhale, draw the left knee up towards your chest. And on your exhale, take the left knee towards the left shoulder, opening through your hip. And inside of the right leg, drawing down towards the mat, keeping that right leg neutral. One more breath. And sending the left leg across the body, finding a twist. And feeling free to place a block underneath of your left shin, give it some support. Right hand grabs the outside of the left thigh, and goalpost through the left arm. And gazing out past the left shoulder. One more breath. Gaze comes back through center. Inhale the left leg back up. Both feet to the mat and even out your hips. Pavana Muktasana, other side. Extend the left leg long, bend the right knee. Find an interlaced grip around the right shin. Left leg is engaged, foot is flexed. Right leg is relaxed. Inhale, draw the right knee up. And on your exhale, take the right knee towards your right shoulder, opening through your hip. Inside of the left leg, drawing down towards the mat. Softening through your jaw. One more breath. And sending the right leg across the body, meeting up in your twist. And gazing out past your right shoulder. One more breath. Gaze comes back through center. Inhale the right leg back up. Both feet to the mat. And even out your hips. Full wind removing pose. Bend both knees in towards the chest. Wrap the arms around the shins. Round through the spine. Forehead towards the knees. Letting your spine trickle back down. And grabbing onto your shins here. We're going to rock and roll our way up. As you rock up, come to hover on top of your sitting bones. Then roll back down. Come back up, hover, roll back down. And finding a few more cycles here, just like that. Last one, hold at the top, hovering on top of your sitting bones. And as you're ready, cross your legs, and we're going to meet up in a tabletop. And tuck the back toes, hover the knees from the mat, and then shimmy those feet back, finding a plank pose. 5 rounds of breath in your plank. And from here, we're going to send the hips high, meeting up in a down dog. And 3 breaths in this down dog. Gentle bend in the knees, and gazing up in between the hands. And tiptoe the feet up to meet the hands, meeting up in a forward fold. Feet parallel, hip distance. Bend the right knee. Right hand either comes to a block or to the mat as you lift up through the left fingertips, finding a twist. And either gazing to the mat, side wall, or up past the left fingertips. And switching it out. And finding your drishti, your focal point. Right hand comes down, meeting up in a forward fold. Utkatasana, chair, Lift the arms, sink the hips. Drawing those biceps back towards the ears. How straight can you make the arms here? Engage the triceps. Reach through your fingertips. 3 breaths. Inhale, shoot it up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, look up. Plant the hands, step it back. Find your plank pose. From here, hovering the right leg from the mat, bringing the right leg parallel with the mat. From here, right knee to right elbow, crunch. Send that right leg back out. Bring that right knee back in, crunch. And send that leg back out. 3 more. 3, 2, 1. And find your plank pose. Take a breath. And send the left leg up, bringing the left leg up parallel with the mat. And on your next exhale, left knee to the left elbow, crunch. Send that left leg back out. Left knee to the left elbow. Extend it back out. We have 3, 2, 1. Find your plank, take a breath. Knees come down, and exhale, lower your chest down to the mat. Walk the elbows out below the shoulders. Find a Sphinx pose. An option to stay, or option to straighten through your arms here. Melting your hips towards the mat, lifting the chest and gaze. And release. Plant the hands to the sides of the chest, tuck the back toes. Strong core here as you slowly press yourself up to a plank. Send the hips high, down dog. Widen, shorten, down dog. Bring the feet wider than hip distance. Walk the hands back as much as you need to ground down through your heels. Let's find a twist. Right hand grabs the outside of the left shin, gazes to the left. Really ground through the left palm as you send the hips high. And staying rooted through both of your heels. And switching out your grip. Releasing the left hand down. Walk the hands back towards the feet. Malasana, garland pose. Wing the toes out, hips low, chest high. Two breaths. Releasing the hands down to the mat, send your hips high, meeting up in a forward fold. Feet parallel, hip distance, deep into the knees, belly to thigh connection. Let's hook peace fingers around big toes. Bend the elbows out towards the sides as you send the crown of the head down towards the mat. Now lifting those hips up just as much as you can, keeping your belly glued to your thighs. One more breath. Releasing your grip, walking the hands out, find your plank pose. Option to bring the knees down to the mat here if you need. We're going to exhale, hold the chaturanga for 3. Elbow squeezing in, 2. Slight tuck through your tailbone, 1. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. And 2 breaths in this down dog. Three-legged down dog, left leg up, bend the knee, open the hip. Gazing underneath of the left arm. Swing the leg through, warrior 2. Gazing out past the left hand. Engage the triceps, reach through your fingertips. Two breaths. On your next exhale, extended side angle, Parsvakonasana, flanking the right arm. And from here, option to hover the left arm, left shoulder forward, right shoulder back, squaring your chest. Deepen in the front knee. How straight can you make your arms here? Engage the triceps, reach through your fingertips. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, reversing your warrior. Flank the left arm, deepen in the front knee. Spin the hands down, pivot the right hip forward. Runner's lunge, square the hips up. From here, walk the hands out in front of you as you send the right leg up, parallel with the mat. And from here, warrior 3, bring the hands to heart center. One more breath. Crescent lunge, tap the toes down. Maybe you shimmy that right foot back, lengthening your stance. Squaring your hips, left hip back, right hip forward. Hands to heart center. Inhale, lengthen. And on your exhale, twist to the left. Cut the right elbow outside of the left thigh. Maybe you gaze down to the mat. Maybe you gaze towards the side wall. Or maybe you gaze out past your left shoulder. One more breath. And slowly switching the gaze down to your left toes. We're going to step the back foot up, twisted chair. Revolve yourself through center. Inhale, shoot it up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, look up. Plant the hands, step it back. Hold your plank pose. Left arm up, Vashisthasana, side plank. Option for wild thing here. Lift the left leg, bend the left knee, open the hip. Slowly lowering the ball of the left foot down behind you as you lift up onto the sole of the right foot. Reaching through the left fingertips. Spinning that rib cage up. One more breath. Meeting back up in a plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. 2 breaths in your down dog. Three-legged down dog, right leg up, bend the knee, open the hip. And gazing underneath of the right arm. And swing the leg through, warrior 2. And gazing out past the right fingertips. Two breaths. On your next exhale, extended side angle, Parsvakonasana. An option to hover the right arm, right shoulder forward, left shoulder back. Deepen in the front knee. How straight can you make your arms? Really focusing on wrapping that left torso back, right torso wrapping forward. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, reversing your warrior. Flank the right arm, deepen in the front knee. Spin the hands down to the mat, pivot the left hip forward, runner's lunge, squaring your hips off. Walking the hands out in front of you as you send the left leg up, parallel with the mat. Virabhadrasana C, warrior 3. Bring the hands to heart center. One more breath. And crescent lunge. And finding your stance here, squaring off your hips. Bring the hands to heart center. Inhale, lengthen. And on your exhale, cut the left elbow outside of the right thigh, finding a twist. Finding your drishti, your focal point. Switching your gaze down to the right toes, Step the back foot up, twisted chair. Revolve yourself through center. Inhale, shoot it up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, look up. Plant the hands, step it back. Hold your plank pose. Right arm up, Vashisthasana, side plank. Rolling to the outside of your left foot. Option for wild thing, lift the right leg, bend the right knee, open the hip. Slowly, ball of the right foot comes down behind you as you lift up onto the sole of the left foot. Spinning that rib cage up, reaching through your right fingertips. One more breath. And slowly, right hand comes down, find your plank pose. Option to bring the knees down to the mat if you need to here. We're gonna exhale, hold the chaturanga for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. And 3 breaths in this down dog. Knees coming down to the mat, meeting up in passive child's pose. Reconnecting to your breath here. And finding your parallel breath cycle. One more breath. And slowly rolling up. And coming to sit on top of your heels. Take a breath. Navasana, boat pose. Come to your bum. Legs in front of you. Extending your arms, extend your legs. Can you bring your biceps back behind the ears? Maybe you interlace the fingers, release your index fingers. Lifting those shins up towards the forehead. How straight can you make your legs? How straight can you make your arms? Pressing those palms in towards one another. We have 3, 2, 1. Let's find a cross-legged position. Take a breath. And from here, reclining on down to your back, Urdhva Dhanurasana, wheel pose. Once you make it down, bend the knees, feet hip distance, hands above the shoulders, fingers face towards the heels. Inhale, come to the crown of the head. And exhale, lift yourself the rest of the way up. And keeping those feet parallel with one another, making sure they're not splaying out. Two breaths. And release. Finding a waterfall. Extend the legs up. Goal post your arms. One more breath here. Bend the left knee, drop the sole of the left foot down to the mat. Open through your right hip, find a figure 4. From here, let the legs fall to the left. And gazing out past your right shoulder. One more breath. Gaze comes back through center. Inhale the legs back up. Feet to the mat. Even out your hips. Let's find waterfall. Bend the right knee, drop the sole of the right foot down to the mat. Open through your left hip, left ankle on top of the right thigh. Letting the legs fall to the right. Gazing out past the left shoulder. One more breath. And gaze comes back through center. Inhale the legs back up. Feet to the mat, even out your hips. And finding one last waterfall. From here, arms long by the sides, palms face down. Slowly, slowly, keep those legs straight as you lower them down to the mat. Lower abdominals drawing down. And once you've arrived, meeting up in your Shavasana. And softening through your jaw. And allowing the tongue to fall down from the roof of the mouth. And softening into the spaces around the eyes. Releasing any tension you may have in between your brows. Just finding a sense of relaxation here. And feeling free to stay in the Shavasana for as long as your day allows. I want to thank you for sharing your journey and your practice with me today. Namaste.